Your directive is to draw out and defeat the alien commanders. That will bring down the force fields on the brainwave siphons, so we can destroy them. You will want to listen for incoming energy pulses from the siphons. The extraction of brainwaves can sting a bit. Watch out for missile strikes. The extraterrestrials are amplifying their defense.
need a gun anymore. We have ways of getting what we need at City Hall, don't you?
Okay, now that we're here, it's time to find Sloane. She used to patrol this area. Said if I ever needed help, to head this way, and she'd find me. Alright, let's see if she still knows my whistle. That wasn't what I expected. Let's see what Sloane has to say.
Phew. Didn't think I'd ever hear that whistle again, Vin. But it sounds as good as ever.
Thanks, Sloane. I bet you thought you were rid of my poor aim when I left the meetings.
You know I never wanted to be rid of you in the first place, but... yeah, I really did. Always nice to see some friendly faces. Though I don't recognize yours.
Let's see what Sloane has to
What
say.
brings you back to AC, Ven? You bringing me a new recruit?
I've come to ask you a favor. Remember those reports we used to get about the family snooping around our turf? We're here to find them.
The family? Steer clear of them, Ven. They're trouble. What has you looking for those gangsters anyway? Your new friend here drag you into this? A cure? I hope that doesn't mean what I think it means.
Abby's on Devil's Blood. We're here trying to find an antidote. I know the mob moves in and out of the district. Don't ask me how. It's the perfect place to hide chems. Tucked in a dangerous part of town, away from the precious casino, out of the spotlight. If they do have a warehouse here, maybe we can find a lead on a cure. Please, I need your help.
Vin, I'm so sorry. You know I want to help. But first, I've got my own problem to solve. I'm only out this way because my squad got scattered fighting Overgrown nearby. I need to find them.
Listen, you're our best bet for finding that warehouse.
Really?
Like I said, to help Abby, we need you.
If you insist, I won't turn you down. And what about you? I like that. All right. I saw some of my cadets head down. Vin and I will take our own path and help out the rest. I have a hunch about where we can find that. Good luck.
taken him. If I'd had more ammo.
Your hiatus.
It's nice to know I haven't lost my touch. Oh, that brought back some...
Missing the good old days?
Oh, I don't miss the danger. Right. We need to search for that warehouse.
Abby. Poor girl. You should check down this alley. I don't want to fight.
If they're guarding a building off their usual... Worth a shot. We'll hang back and keep watch from this.
You're pulling my leg. There's no way.
Find anything?
Hey, you! Yeah, you! You're gonna come over here and settle an argument for us.
Tell us, Guy, it's real.
See?
Unbelievable. You just walk into someone else's conversation and side with this instigator? There's no way the $2 bill ever existed. What would you even use it for? We don't have a two-cap, do we?
That's right. This moron doesn't think it exists.
And this moron thinks it does. Proof. I need physical proof. That's no way to win an argument.
Hey, you don't want to take this serious?
Yeah, get it.
It's
It's fake.
Whoa, whoa. Now, we gotta settle this argument before we... What? I need
Proof.
That's what I keep telling myself.
No idea.
I heard your work from out here. Look, that was a private conversation. Yes, I had second thoughts about leaving Atlantic City. Wading into the scummy pond water, it had meaning. I really felt like I was living, you know? So you can imagine, I have a few regrets. Enough about me. Really? Then we were right.
I think I know the building you're talking about. We received reports of people slinking around that area. That was dumb of me.
Feels like things are getting worse by the day instead of better. Buttercup is overworried. Trust me.
used to use pipes like these to pump the water out of buildings and go hunting for salvage. But couldn't we reverse the flow? With the right adjustments.
Now that you mention it, we did have an incident once where a newbie mixed up the valve order and blasted a bunch of overgrown to Kingdom Come.
Yes, we're so close.
It's a good plan, Vin. If a municipal officer got caught assaulting a gangster hideout, it could jeopardize the peace we have in Atlantic City. Before I go, though, curing Abby takes precedence. We'll take you back. I'll pull what... What do you think?
I knew this was coming. But my family needs me. I need to think about it.
I know you will. Think it through. Good luck, Vin.
Okay, come. These pumps are finicky. The valves are marked with their numbers. That's right. Let's have at it. Remember, the valve order is 3, 2, 4, 1. Got it? Okay, before we do, though, I guess I never saw when my family was just like, what would you do? I guess our being here now is evidence enough. I don't really do without. You've given me some... Now... Who do we have here?
here, okay? I don't want any more trouble. Take what you want, but don't hurt me. Me? I'm Jean. I cook blood for the family. Not my first choice, but it has its perks. Wait, why am I answering your questions? Who are you? What are you doing here? Cure for devil's blood addiction? That info is what we call classified. You'll have to make me an offer better than the kneecaps I'll lose for telling you. I remember that feeling, yeah. Appeal to my soft side, why don't you? Look, I only use synthetic material. Wasn't always that way.
But if you had that organic
Well, me? Only the original creator does. So unless you happen to know it...
My father? Damn it, Pop.
Wait... Oh my god.
Seems like we owe my father another visit.
Senile! Oh, he was barking orders. He's been pulling the wool over here.
Unless... Did I just take it from... You're right. We need to head home. Do whatever it takes to make him admit he's been... I know this was a lot to go through. I'll meet you at home when you're ready. I've lost count of how many cigs I've smoked waiting for you to arrive. I managed to get everyone in one room. We need to confront my father. Good, 'cause I'm... This way.
Mom, will you relax? This isn't helpful. He's sick. We don't even know if what Vin said is true.
Abigail, please. I've handled more than one bad performance in my day. I just didn't think it would be my husband I'm booing off the stage!
Ladies, I do wish that I could help you, but this devil's blood sounds very dangerous.
Just cut the crap! Your acting's not even good. Frankly, it's embarrassing that we fell for it for so long.
What's going on? This is all very overwhelming.
Ven, where did you hear that Dad is faking?
I met one of his old business partners, Jean. She told me everything. Pop's been faking senility to get out of AC so that Concerta Lombardi can't have him killed. That's why those hitmen showed up at the Rose Room. Our friend here can back me up.
Is this true? I wish I could say I can't believe it. But... God Dad, really? This was the first thing your brain went to? To fake dementia?
And this cursed nightclub? All that nonsense you gave me about an Appalachian nightlife. Oh, just another falsehood! No one makes a fool out of me, Antonio Russo!
The only one making a fool out of you is yourself, Evelyn! All of you! So yeah. Yeah! I was playing hooky. You think it's because I like walking around like a dried prune asking what day of the week it is, huh? I had a target painted on my back by the damn mob! Would you rather have a senile father or a dead one, huh? Yeah. Thought so.
I just wanted a dad. Period.
You can write a novel on why you're innocent later. How about we talk about what we're going to do for Abby?
Hey, let's not overreact now. It's just a little indulgence, right? Who doesn't have a vice these days, huh? She looks fine.
Oh, I've married a Shakespearean villain, haven't I? Our daughter is dying, Antonio.
Why? Oh, would you quit the melodrama for just a few seconds, Evelyn, for the sake of...
For once, she's not being dramatic. According to Jean, Abby needs a pure sample of devil's blood to make an antidote for her withdrawal symptoms. And you're the only one who knows how to get it.
God's sake. You had to go for the one chem you couldn't come off of. What's the matter with you? All right, Peter Gallery. There's something you all need to see. Come with me.
Whoa.
Antonio! What is this beast doing in my home? Oh, disgusting!
I've seen one of these before stalking around the city center. Not something I'd want to piss off, I'll say that much.
We started seeing these fellas show up around 10 years ago. Devils, we called them. They're still pretty rare. Elusive.
Why do you have this?
You tell me, honey. Would the showman pay top dollar for a freak show devil corpse?
So you killed it to make a profit.
Hey, Abby, look at this thing. What do you think it is, a bunny rabbit? It's as ugly as sin. Look, I needed an edge over Concerta. Quintino had yours truly to be next in line to be godfather, but that little viper wasn't having it. She tried to sabotage me at every turn. I needed to make more caps, prove that I was useful.
And embalming this thing was the answer. Oh, what a ridiculous idea from a ridiculous man.
I'm ridiculous, Miss Primadonna? What wasn't ridiculous was this fella's blood. I originally took it to Jean to get it embalmed, you know, promised her a small cut. And any dreams of a sideshow attraction disappeared when we realized the tantalizing properties of his blood.
Does this mean you still have a sample of its blood? We need to get it to Jean as soon as possible.
It just so happens I do. If what you're saying is true, then we need to act now on an antidote. I'll take Abby and your friend here to Jean. No, what a tag-alongs. The damn mob's gonna be swarming our tails the whole way. Concerta will know I'm back the second we touch ground on Jersey soil.
Damn it. If it weren't for the mob. Stay safe, all right, Abby?
I will. I got us into this mess. The last thing I want to do is to drag you further into it.
I hope you know what you're doing, Tony.
You, me, Atlantic City. Couldn't agree more. Abby, try to get there in one piece.
You bring my sister home in one piece, okay?
At least, now we know who the real
Do this,
performer
do that.
is in this family.
What's it take to get made? Just kill a guy?
I love your vacation way.
And here's Barbara Foy. And here's
How come the Munis need so much money?
You're back, and you still have a pulse. So you did. And in your own way as well. Well, action. That gang of lowlifes I sent you to track down was just a test. You see, my organization, the Lombard, it's not good for a cult of personality to lack one, you understand? Quintino himself has been absent. At the very least, that's what his kids... Not all of us are foolish enough to take such... If Quintino is, for whatever reason, gone, then the position of Don is open. And I would be very interested in that position. I could reward you quite handsomely. Do you think you could do some digging for me?
Oh, I can't believe that rat ran out on me.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd turn an opportunity like this down. Concerta lives in the largest suite within it. That woman is hiding something. I know she is. Don't come back until you do.
Closest we're gonna get.
Personal
after the
space
war.
mean anything to you?
True. What's poppin'?
Yeah, all this talk. Bogies crawling out of the barracks.
You know if it's happy hour?
Like, what's a plant gonna
What's that look for?
Trying to rat slots. That grifter's gonna ruin our reputation.
Mayor Dim
You got
fancies
all the
himself the
Vegas
leader of
you
AC.
if I help with this...
When you help, not if. So, you managed to get here in one piece.
Yes, of the essence, right?
Focus here, G.
Focusing. Right. Do you have the sample?
Yeah, but this here is liquid gold. Don't break it.
Give it here.
Hey, Maran, can we maybe speed up the process here?
Dad, just wait.
No, this isn't good. This is the opposite of good. What is that? Bad? Right. Bad.
What's the problem here?
I wasn't expecting this. This has profound implications, and I don't know where the...
Just spit it out already. My daughter is dying, and we don't have the time for you to have your little eureka moment.
The sample you brought me isn't pure enough to make an antidote with.
What?
That's a very funny joke, Gene. That came from the Jersey Devil himself. How can you get any fucking purer?
You're not gonna believe me, but, that wasn't the real Jersey Devil. If such a thing even exists, that is. This is juvenile blood. The one you killed was just a child.
What? So you mean the ones we see coming out of the Barrens is just... it's... children? Then, how big's the father? Huh? Or the mother? It's hard to tell with these things.
I don't know. No one's ever seen it before. Lived to tell about it, that is. The quantity of neural proteins present in the blood sample isn't vast enough to qualify this as an adult. But if there's a juvenile, that means there's a parent. An adult would have blood potent enough to craft an antidote.
So, you're saying you want us to go into the Pine Barrens and kill an adult devil? Just trying to see if I'm the one who's going nuts, or if it's still you.
But if it's our only option, we've got to.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm saying.
Right. Looks like you and I have some business to take care of with a gentleman from the Barrens. Not sure. Hey, Egghead. How do we draw an adult devil out?
That I can help with. We've got enough here that I can make fake devil pheromones. If you can bring the pheromones to high points in the city center, maybe the scent will draw the devil out of the Barrens.
I could probably think of a few places to bring him.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go.
We? Oh, no, Abby. You're not coming.
What's your excuse this time? I'm an adult. I can handle myself. I've been handling myself for years now, thanks to you and Mom.
Hey, don't bring your mother into this. Yeah, you've been handling yourself, right? Look how well that's going. You're so strung out, you're on death's door.
Strung out on a chem you sold.
You little... My word is final here. You are not coming. Wait for us here. We'll be back with the blood.
You'll never change, will you?
Go ahead, walk away. It's not like I'm trying to save your life or anything.
You should hurry. Think of all that pure blood being wasted.
these things do we need to scatter? My legs ain't what they used to be, kid. This is it. Oh, my daughter. What gave it away? I know you're not. When Abby was real, I used to let her. But there's a reason, and you've got to. You must be. Same with this. Abby, she was. And that was. It's not that. Once here. There ain't a law. Yeah? I was next. Just asking. She's his friend. Sometimes, most people, I wasn't about. They, over time, she knew him. There's tons. Trouble is, I never. This. That.
Buttercup is a different breed. Trust me.
eaten by overgrown.
Sure, we could make. But I might as well just take another. Thanks.
You're back.
All right,
And
Gene,
you have
got
all
the
your
goods.
loans.
Hey,
Exceeding
where's Abby?
expectations again, I see. Yeah. About
I'm
that.
gonna ask nicely.
Hurry.
Time.
We don't have much
Where
time.
is my daughter?
She took off. It wasn't my fault. I swear, Antonio, she just left.
Why on earth would she do that? Her life's in jeopardy, for God's sake.
She said she needed to be alone. That this is a mistake.
What? No, that doesn't make any sense. Did she say where she went?
Sorta. She said she went to the place where she met her real father.
Kids and their dramatics. We need to go find her then.
You should hurry.
Agree.
Think of all that pure blood being